Yes, Atari's here with some more Marvel Snap. We are going to actually play with my Spectra Ot deck, and this deck is a interesting deck. It's leveraging both Spectrum and Onslaught. Um, Everything in here pretty much has an ongoing ability except for Spectrum, and so we're just kind of playing around with this one. It's done pretty well for me so far. We've got the Ant-Man for the one drop. Armor is a ongoing that protects the entire location from being destroyed. Sometimes it's good to counter like any kill decks or whatnot. We've got Colossus. We've got Lizard to encourage stacking. We've got Mr. Fantastic and Captain America. Cosmo's nice for countering some of the different reveals. Professor X can lock down a lane. Iron Man, it's kind of self-explanatory. And Warpath. So Warpath is somewhat of a win condition if we can get that with an Iron Man or Onslaught. That's pretty much a guaranteed lock on that particular lane. I like getting Professor X and Warpath down, and that pretty much guarantees a lockdown for a lane. Um, but then it's a matter of do we get our 2 and 3 drops that are actually going to give us enough power to win another lane. So those are some of the things you got to be taking into consideration. But let's just go and dive into this and see what we get here. Um, like I said, I've had some pretty good success with this, and I'm still trying to get to that level 40. And maybe this will be the run. So we'll see. All right, so they're dropping a Nova, and we've got Titan as a location. That's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and drop Lizard. I like that. It's high powered. Get that power stacking on there. That's a really early Carnage. I don't really love that for him per se. And let's see. So what are we getting over here? We got Spectrum. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop the armor to protect this location. It's going to start stacking with the location ability. And then what I'm going to try to do is do a Warpath with, okay, so that is perfect, right? So he's playing some sort of destroyer deck. You cannot destroy Bucky Barnes over here. We're pretty much just going to be ahead in that lane. So what I'm going to do now is drop a Warpath over here with plans to either go Spectrum or Iron Man. It just really depends on what they do in the middle lane, but we're going to be pretty far ahead. I still got Captain America that I could drop over there. And okay, so they're, yeah, destroyer deck for sure. So squirrels, yeah, we're still going to be pretty far ahead over there. Let's see. So what I can do is drop the Cap America or Iron Man over here. And then what I'll do is Spectrum and Ant-Man next one. So let's just go and snap right here. Lock that in. He might go ahead and think that. Okay, that's not going to do much of anything. So we're pretty far ahead on that other side. And when Spectrum over here, we're going to add 4 more onto that right lane. And so that 4 is going to turn to 8. So that's going to put us at 26. And so the only 20 drop is going to be Infinite. And he doesn't have that because he just played Onslaught just now. And so you can't play Infinite. And in the mid lane, we're going to gain 1 plus 5. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 plus another 6. So we're going to gain 15. Yeah, we're just too far ahead. So good snap, good retreat on his part. But yeah, that one's a tough one for him to come back on. So all right, well there it is. That one was a pretty easy victory. Let's see if we can go one more round real quick. Let's see what we get over here. We'll go for 2 rounds. Prominence, okay. So we got Lizard as a 2-drop. Okay, Bifrost. So I think I'll go ahead and drop Ant-Man in the middle. And he'll move to the right, but we'll have to see what happens here. Okay, so they're playing with a Sunspot. So this is potentially a Sunspot um with a, what do you call that guy? The dinosaur. And so I might want to go ahead and play a Professor X on turn 5 on the left hand side later. Okay, this is interesting. So no turn 2. We'll see what happens here. So my left or my right side will be definitely filled up after this turn. So Vulture is interesting. Is that a move deck? We've got 2 Captain Americas, interesting, and they got a Professor X. Wow. Well, that works out really well because now we don't have to worry about that lane. Okay, so the Vulture is going to get +5 on the move. And so this is going to add. Okay. Interesting. So let's see what the total power in that mid lane is going to be. So I'm down to 5. And okay, so I've got Cosmo, and we've got 4 more cards. So if I get a Spectrum, that would be great. And the only card that he's going to be able to play is going to be in the left lane. Right, so, and there's 22 in the middle. Wow, how did he jump up to 22? That's pretty insane. So I'm not going to catch back up over there. So we can. Professor X would be way too risky right now. We definitely won right lane. We're going to lose mid lane. I think we drop a Cosmo and just try to negate any other abilities that he might have. And or actually, let's drop an Iron Man and then do an Onslaught, and that's going to give us a pretty strong show on the last turn. Let's see, unless he's got Enchantress. Okay, so interesting. So that's 26. 7 times 4 is going to be like 28 points. So I think we just go for it right here. 28 plus another 4 times 2, so another 4 points. That's going to be 32. So he's got to get. This is really interesting. So this is a 50-50. So I'm not going to go for the snap. I'm just going to drop Onslaught over here. And just hope that's enough. Or would Onslaught be better in the middle? Cosmo might be better in the middle at this point. Because. All right, we're just going to go for it. Let's see. Yeah, because he moved that over there. Ooh, 36. That was clutch. The Nightcrawler move. It's just not enough. Yeah, Vision. I think Vision could have won that. Because that would have been 5. Oh, so that's 7 versus the 4 they gained. No, I guess not. He'd only have 33 points. So, yeah. That was pretty clutch. Tough one for Prominence over there. Nice try. So pretty good round right there, and that's a good one to finish off on. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for joining me. Catch you guys next time.